Hey everyone, it's Alexander Robinson. Welcome to the channel. So I am back here in Cabana Bay at Universal Orlando Resort wearing a Universal Studios Hollywood shirt because I'm about to head over to Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure for the Orlando Informer Meetup. This is a separate after-hours event that takes place at both USF and IOA. Hosted by Orlando Informer. It costs about $250, and with it you get very low wait times, practically empty theme parks, and free food and drinks. Is it worth the $250? I hope it is, because that's $250. But you know what? Without further ado, let's get this trip started. So I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert on what Orlando Informer is because I'm a Californian, not a Floridian. But as far as my knowledge goes, they are a trip advisory site for all the major theme parks in Orlando. Disney World, Universal Orlando, SeaWorld, and 2 or 3 times a year, they buy out Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure for an after-hours event. This is my first time ever doing it, but I'm excited to check this out for myself. Right now, I am walking over towards Islands of Adventure because that is the closest area to the Orlando Informer check-in. And plus, I get an excuse to walk up to the entrance of Islands of Adventure, which is my favorite theme park of all time. I absolutely love the music in that entrance. And any opportunity I get to go to Islands of Adventure, I'm gonna take it. Wristband acquired, that way they don't kick me out of the park when it actually closes. And I'm actually gonna head over to Universal Studios Florida first. There's a thick layer of fog because I am right in front of the globe right here. I just had to get out of the way of all the guests, and since fog's coming this way, it just feels so cool, especially in this Orlando heat. But I'm gonna head into Universal Studios Florida, and then I'm gonna hop over to Islands of Adventure around 9. Because that's when the park officially closes. And I really want to experience the bulk of this event at Islands of Adventure, given that it's my favorite theme park in the world. Another reason I'm starting at Universal Studios Florida is because Mardi Gras is going on from February 7th till April 4th, and this Orlando Informer meetup just happens to be happening on a Mardi Gras day. So I'll be able to check out a little bit of Mardi Gras in addition to Orlando Informer. So I get a 2-for-1 deal. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we don't have Mardi Gras at Universal Studios Hollywood, so it's nice to be here not just for Orlando Informer, but Mardi Gras as well. Just perfect timing right there. I remember this pathway being all decked out for Halloween Horror Nights 3 years ago. I could just still imagine what it looked like during that time. Last time I was here in 2023, this place was all walled up because Kids Zone is now DreamWorks. I've heard mixed things about this. I mean, they've got Shrek's house over there, and I could see Donkey off in the distance. But you know, that's not why I'm here. I am here for E.T. Adventure, which I am so glad they did not get rid of. I really dig this new sign, but it looks like, yeah, the old sign's still there. Alexander. All right, thank you. And we are back in E.T. Adventure. It's kind of lacking music. I remember there being music last time I was in here. But, you know, that'll come with the ride. they can't get rid of that ride. It's just too iconic. It's such a perfect attraction and the perfect countermeasure to Peter Pan at Disney. They just can't get rid of it. I mean, yeah, the animatronics could use some work. And I don't like that sometimes E.T. just says, "Goodbye, friend," rather than your whole name. But I think if they did a year-long refurbishment of this attraction, just strip out all the old animatronic parts and put new ones in while keeping it the same thing, E.T. has life insurance to stick around forever because it's too iconic to get rid of. Right now it's 6 o'clock. The Mardi Gras parade actually starts in 1 hour. So I'm gonna walk around Universal Studios and see what free food I can get with the wristband. So I don't do a lot of taste testing videos on this channel because if I'm hungry, I'm gonna just eat and because I'm hungry, not to try something out for views. But I did notice something that is very unique to Universal Studios Florida, Springfield specifically. This is a donut with ice cream, soft serve, and Oreo crumbles. That's the topping. We don't have this at Universal Studios Florida, and unfortunately, I had to pay for this because it's a Saturday. The free food doesn't actually kick in until much later like it did yesterday. So I'm paying for this, but since it's unique to Universal Studios Florida, I don't care. I have decided to walk along the San Francisco Pier area because I just finished that ice cream donut sandwich. It was good. I think it's basically the donut is 2 pieces of bread, and the top half is much better because it has the sprinkles and the pink frosting. The bottom half is just eating a soggy donut with some vanilla flavor to it, vanilla ice cream. It's right now 6:30. So I'm just gonna wander around, head back towards the entrance of the park in time to catch some of the parade. And then my plan is that I'll head back towards Diagon Alley because when 9 hits, I wanna catch the Hogwarts Express 2 Islands of Adventure for the rest of the event. Well, since we now know this ride is no longer long for this world, might as well pay my tributes to it.
Due to the nature of race riding conditions, riders should expect sudden and extreme movements. If you have a pre-existing heart condition and normal blood pressure, vaccination or unexpected weather, if you are prone to motion sickness or dizziness, or are recovering from recent surgery or any other condition that may be aggravated by intense movement, you are hereby advised not to participate in this race.
I'm still gonna bring all my friends with me to the party, but I don't have any friends, so do y'all want to go to the party instead?
Yeah!
Alrighty, sounds like a plan. We are almost ready, guys. We're just waiting for Ted to get your party buses ready.
Hey everybody, I'm Mia, Dom's sister. Well, another race just wrapped, and it looks like my brother with another car for his collection.
Of course he does.
Honestly, I don't know why anybody challenges him.
That's how I lost my Prius.
So we're meeting up at Sullivan's garage for the after party.
All right, Pat.
What up?
Let's get these people on their way. Send them over to the war room.
You got it, boss. Can we talk about that raise, by the way?
Peace.
No? That's ludicrous. Alrighty, guys. In just a moment, you gotta head over to the war room. You gotta be with Jamie. It is their first day without Sedge, so be nice to them.
Someone send you in here?
Yeah.
They say why?
Party of some kind?
Party? They sent you in here to see me, Jamie, for a party.
I'm just the messenger.
The FBI is about to raid your location.
Did he
Man,
say the
they
FBI?
always ruining our fun.
It gets worse.
Oh, no.
They're leading Owen Shaw right to your door.
I don't know who that is.
Shaw, that cockroach we beat down in Spain?
Okay, you
What's
know
he got to do with this?
Nothing yet. And let's keep it that way.
I actually
Get
don't
that
think I
turbo
want this
truck
job.
ready. I'm sending Letty there to pick it up.
I do know Letty, I can call her.
I'm on it.
You don't need
Hans
me.
needs our help. Sorry, Brother Taj, no time for chit-chat. I just sent you a brief on FBI agent Novak. Has Toretto filled you in?
No, no one's filled us
Yeah.
in.
He wants us to get everybody over to the party at Sullivan's.
Party.
Sounds like a plan. That
doesn't
party
sound
is
like a
already
good
made
plan.
diversion. Keep it going. Shut off your cell phones. We don't want Shaw tracking your locations.
Okay, Jamie, you heard the man.
Yeah, her
It's about
words.
to go to a whole nother level.
No.
Send everybody to the loading dock.
Oh, I don't. Wait. No, this doesn't sound good. You're just gonna go? You just heard all that and you're just gonna go?
I'll start out with something positive. They don't have those mist machines on, so my eardrums weren't being blown out. And that's about it. Yeah, there's a reason why this doesn't exist at Universal Studios Hollywood anymore. And yep, it's been good knowing you, Fast and Furious Supercharged, but not for the reasons people intended us to know you by. All right, it's 7 o'clock now, so I'm gonna try to hurry up and catch a little bit of the Mardi Gras parade, if I can get to it, because I actually don't know if it's held way over there or if it's gonna come around to New York. Okay, I saw some floats heading out near the horror makeup show, so I'm just gonna head over there, because I don't wanna wait for it to circle back around. Oh, they're throwing beads out of that one. I mean, it is Mardi Gras. So I do believe the parade is going to circle back around. So I'm currently on the side of Transformers the Ride. And I'm just going to wait here until the parade circles back around to get a better view. But in that meantime, if I could just go back to Fast and Furious Supercharged right away. Here's an interesting bit of trivia about this ride. So I believe there are 5 studio tour segments that have turned into standalone attractions here at Universal Studios Hollywood. King Kong Encounter to Confrontation, Earthquake, Jaws, King Kong 360 3D to Skull Island Reign of Kong, and Fast and Furious Supercharged. Those first 3 attractions here at Universal Studios Florida, Confrontation, Earthquake, and Jaws, are all gone, but live on at the studio tour. Well, not the King Kong Encounter, but that got replaced with King Kong 360 3D. Fast and Furious Supercharged is the only studio tour segment that got turned into a ride here, where the ride here has outlived the studio tour segment. Something to think about with how terrible that ride is. But yeah, I mean, look, if I'm gonna be honest, I get some joy out of it in a so bad it's good manner. Mainly thanks to Poseidon Entertainment's video on why he loves Fast and Furious Supercharged. And yeah, it's terrible, but I can laugh at it. And I'm really gonna miss the pre-show, if anything, with those 2 team members playing Pat and Jamie, because they often can make those pre-shows hilarious. And I hope they have something like that for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift at Hollywood or here in Florida. But yeah, those are my final parting thoughts on Fast and Furious Supercharged. It had a good run, and I'm looking forward to going on Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift when it opens later this year in Hollywood, and whenever I come back here to Universal Studios Florida, because I know the 2 coasters are gonna be different. All right, so right now I am in the New York area of the park. There's a cop show happening right around here. They're taking off, and the floats are coming back around this way. This is good because Mummy is a priority right after this parade goes away. Yeah, happy Mardi Gras! Got some. God, there are beats everywhere. Happy Mardi Gras! Yeah! More beats. These beads, in fact. Oh, thank you. I had to step back for a second because when you get hit in the face with some beads, you just kind of have to retreat for a bit. And look at my bead collection right here. It's Mardi Gras for you. Even though this is my first time experiencing any kind of Mardi Gras, whether it's here at Universal Studios Florida or New Orleans, which I've never been to. I've never done anything Mardi Gras related in my life. One more chance to get more beads. So that was a lot of fun. I'm glad I decided to move around and get a closer look at the floats. But now I just put my stuff in a locker and I'm gonna go ride Mummy.
I think you're great too, but I really need a joke. And if I don't get one, they're going to blow a gas can, and it's not a pretty sight.
So I've come to a decision. I like the one in Hollywood more than this version here in Orlando. This one's still good. It's got Brendan Fraser and his infamous cup of coffee at the end, but the Hollywood one is just scarier, it's more streamlined, and the part of the ride where you go backwards really fast, I think makes it all the worthwhile. So it is now 8 o'clock, so here's the rest of my plan for Universal Studios Florida. I am currently walking towards Gringotts, Diagon Alley in general, but yeah, Escape from Gringotts. I want to try out some spells that I didn't do last time, because last time I was here in Orlando, I didn't bring my wand. I thought I packed it, and then when I opened up the box, no wand. I'm like, no! So I made sure to have my wand this time, and I'm ready to do some spells that we do not have at Universal Studios Hollywood. And then after some time in Diagon Alley, I was planning to do the Hogwarts Express to go to Islands of Adventure, but it's currently at a 35-minute wait time, and it'll just be faster if I walk. Is so cool. I am now back in Diagon Alley and no longer in the Florida sun. There's a nice breeze going around, but you know, that dragon's gonna breathe fire at any moment. So here is my wand. I don't know what kind this is. I know they don't sell it anymore. I think it's a red oak wand. I bought this when the Wizarding World of Harry Potter opened at Universal Studios Hollywood. And I have not decided to upgrade my wand at all. It's chipped, by the way, because ever since J.K. Rowling has revealed herself to be this terrible human being, I just don't feel comfortable spending any money. So as long as I'm in any of the Wizarding Worlds here and not spending money, I would feel a little better about myself. It's just a disclaimer I have to make right now. I still love the Harry Potter movies because I know so many other people had a hand in making those what they are, and so many people had a hand in making the theme parks what they are. But J.K. Rowling herself is just a despicable person. All right, here's a spell here. The question is, does this wand actually work? Because it's 10 years old. I don't think my wand works. Okay, let's try this one. This and back. Okay. So this is what that first spell I tried to do does. And it didn't work with my wand. Neither did this one, where it just starts to rain and water comes out of the umbrella side. Yeah, see, back to back. That's what the spells are supposed to do, but my wand is just not responding to them for some reason. Okay, they say 3rd time's the charm, so let's try one more here. Am I even doing this right? It's not doing anything. All right, so I'm gonna try one more. One more. This one here, at least the symbol's illuminated and it's a number 4. So hopefully this works out. I assume it does something here. Nothing. I'm gonna drop my stuff off in the locker and head on to Gringotts. It's a 40-minute wait, but I'm gonna do single rider. Despite my feelings about J.K. Rowling, Gringotts is still really fun, still my favorite of the Wizarding World rides, and it's, yeah, I really like it, despite the creator. I am back in the New York section of the park, and it is time for me to head out of Universal Studios Florida and go over to Islands of Adventure. Didn't really do much in terms of Orlando Informer stuff here. It was mostly Mardi Gras, which was a nice surprise, but I mainly just wanted to experience Orlando Informer through Islands of Adventure. 2 quick noteworthy things before I head to IOA. First, there is a rave going on in this building here. It seems like every person on every floor is having a rave of some kind. And the second thing is this. I am so glad that they are also getting a Fast and Furious coaster, but does it have to keep the name Hollywood Drift? Because the name makes sense in Universal Studios Hollywood because it's in Hollywood. This doesn't make any sense because we're in the New York section. The LA section is way on the other side of the park there, not even close to where construction's happening. So I would like to wish for a name change, but since I was hoping for Dark Universe to change their name at Epic Universe and that didn't happen, I doubt the name's going to change here, but it makes sense in Hollywood. Hollywood Drift does not make sense here. Okay, so that's going to do it for Universal Studios Florida. Now, I know I said I'm going to head to Islands of Adventure for the rest of Orlando Informer, and I am, but I'm going to end this video on a cliffhanger. That's right, Islands of Adventure is going to get its own separate video for the actual Orlando Informer, because this one I just signed up, I registered, I checked in, but it was mainly for Mardi Gras, which was a nice surprise. Keep your eyes open for my official Orlando Informer video at Islands of Adventure. And if you made it to the end of this video, that must mean you really like it. So consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Have you been to Orlando Informer? Have you been to Universal Studios Florida during Mardi Gras? Whatever you have to say, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, you can find me on Instagram, Letterboxd, Blue Sky, Threads, and my movie review channel right here on YouTube. Have a good day, take care, and until I see you next time, safe travels.